Hello everyone, it's Andrea, welcome back. Today we take a look at the M1919, a machine gun available for the US forces. Initially I thought this weapon had just 100 rounds, but as I played I realized that the weapon has actually 250 rounds on the magazine, which is pretty good, and still we can't compare this weapon to the MG42 because the MG42 has a huge rate of fire, over 1000 rounds per minute. So when it comes down to performance, the MG42 is better. And this weapon has 550 rounds per minute, which is good, and the fact that you have less rounds per minute means that you can suppress an area for a longer period of time. And now I want to talk a little bit about the role of the machine gunner. I talk a bit in Insurgency about machine gunners, but I want to say how important it is to have a good team which use Teamplay when using machine gunner. The machine gunner, especially here in the of Infamy, is extremely bad when you move around because of the high recoil, because the weapon slows you down a lot. So if your team isn't using small grenade, isn't advancing and helping you get into a good position, most of the time you will die. And also this applies also in defense. In defense, oftentimes you won't need your teammates in order to get a good position. But what happens if your teammates are not defending the sides or where you're not watching? Most of the time, since you have the muzzle fire of the weapon, the sound and the tracer rounds, you're gonna be an easy target, and someone trying to take you from the side will know exactly where you are. So if your teammates are not defending your sides or other entrances, most of the time you will also be an easy target. So being a machine gunner is probably very tough if your team isn't working, isn't using Teamplay. Also, the M1919 has a damage of 80. And 80 is basically half the damage of one shot of a bolt-action rifle. So if a bolt-action rifle kills almost in one shot every target, you may need some more bullets with the M1919. To make an example, on the upper torso most of the time 1 or 2 shots are often enough. When you're aiming for the legs, you will need at least 3 bullets to kill someone. But with a machine gun, if you are in a good position and somebody pop-ups, you will take them by surprise, you'll have your bipod, it won't be a big problem. Also, don't be too obvious with your positioning. Maybe one spot it's good because you take the enemy by surprise, but when they spawn back, they're gonna use grenade, they're gonna use smoke, they try to take you from the side, and most of the time you will die. Change your positioning, take the enemy by surprise. Stay in that position just if you find yourself safe because your teammates are there, or if you find yourself with no other option. Also, for example, another obvious spot is going on dog red on the bunkers with the MG42. Many players do that, but when you gain experience, if you are a sniper on dog red, you will immediately aim for the bunkers, and if you are an engineer, you will use your rockets. And now with the Navy kit you can have 2 rockets, so a good player can take out all the machine gunner and snipers on 2 bunkers. And take in mind we can have 2 engineers if we have a full team on dog red. So take that in consideration, change your spots, try new ones. Sometimes you will find a new spot that nobody uses, which will be very effective and you will be the first one to have discovered it. So guys, that's it for the M1919. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you on the next video.